Hello Leo, welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today we are doing Eclipse readings, which means we are doing readings about something from your subconscious that has suddenly stepped right in between you and the light, and you have to deal with it now. It's like right in your face, and it's something that you need to deal with. It's an eclipse day today when I'm filming this. However, you can watch this anytime, and it will certainly give you something relevant for that. Dealing with that. So what we're going to be using is the bone runes because it's October and creepy season, and we're also using the Fantod Pack, which, if you don't know what that is Edward Gorey's divination pack, and it is delightful, and I am going to be reading them wrong in that I am not going to be using the book definitions, although if you are an Edward Gorey fan, I do recommend reading the book definitions because they are just as much fun as anything else he wrote. However, they are also often contradictory and obscure, and B, the cards themselves are very evocative as they are, as you will see. So let's start, Leo, with a card from the Fantod Pack, and we have the Feather. So there is something, I'm actually going to start laying down the runes as well because this will help clarify. But just from seeing this, it seems like there's something that seems a bit superfluous and almost silly in terms of being something that is of fashion and not really like practical, and yet it seems also essential suddenly, especially as far as what you need to fit in society kind of thing. Like it's a thing, it's like you feel like I have this ridiculous thing that I have to bring with me whenever I try to fit in society. And I think it's ridiculous, but here it is, I have to show it to people, and then they'll allow me to be in their party. But it's annoying. And so, and it's not you. It's like, it doesn't even go with anything that you have with you. It's just something that you are carrying with you going, okay, here's the feather. I'm fashionable now, and you have to let me in your party. Leading up to this, let's start with the central issue. We have Algaze reversed. You're feeling, Algaze is the rune of protection and support reversed in the central issue. It's sort of like feeling like you are inherently not accepted, and you're inherently not supported and not protected. And so you're sort of relying on these little things that are like signals to the people around you that are like, what if I have this feather? Because if I have this feather, then I am one of you, and then you have to protect me, right? So that kind of thing, the ridiculous ins and outs, the absurdity of the rules of society, etc. Leading up to this, you've been very patient. You've been taking this step by step. You've been sort of dealing with this. You sort of feel like you've been moving between two worlds. So your own world, which is very comfortable for you, and then when you have to deal with society, you're like in this other world, which has rules that are arbitrary seeming. And you sort of like, it's a slow growth kind of thing. It's a slow learning curve where you're like, man. But you are able to, you've been working on being able to inhabit both worlds effectively and deftly. However, you still don't feel as supported as you would like to in this other world, and you still feel that these arbitrary rules and requirements are ridiculous. So what is going to help you? Number one, tap into your own source energy. Whatever it is you have to deal with, make sure that you always have access to what it is that gives you energy no matter what. So we have Sovila, which is the sun. This has to do with source energy. This has to do with where your light is coming from, where you're, what keeps you alive, what nourishes you in the world, as far as, you know, what gives you light and warmth and all that, but also the source energy thing. So whatever it is that gives you energy whenever you do it, where you feel like I could do this all day. So keep that topped up, whatever you have to do that is out of your comfort zone. So maybe it's listening to music, maybe it's spending time in nature, maybe it's creating. Either way, make sure that if you are in a place where you don't feel supported, that you're taking care of your own supporting of yourself. That's another read on Algaze reversed, is I am able to stand up for myself. However, I don't feel that I have the support around me that I would like. And that's why it's very important, and what will help you is to always have access to the things, make sure that you always have access to the things that give you support. that kind of thing. And maybe that's another read on this card as well. It's like wherever you go, maybe you are addressing the part, but you're keeping hold of maybe this feather is very important to you and meaningful for you, and maybe that's what you carry. It may seem ridiculous to others, but it is extremely important to you, and you can always tell them it's high fashion. So anyway, what is not going to help you is we have Pertho. Pertho is the rune of the lot box. This has to do with surprises and fate. And to continue with my original read of the card and my original read of the central issue, it's sort of like you feel like you've got all of it covered, but you're always worried that something is going to pop up that you hadn't considered and that is going to sort of throw everything off. You're worried that there was something that some rule that was always there, an arbitrary rule of society that you're going to trip over, and it's going to be like, oh no, we never wear that shade of black. So, some stupid arbitrary rule that you feel like if you trip it, then it's going to be like, okay, game over. You're out of the party. You're into the shrubbery. But what is going to help you at any time, like whether you're worried about this or whether you do accidentally make a faux pas, always have access to the thing that's going to give you the source energy. Because if you can handle a faux pas with not only grace, but confidence, like sort of just laugh it off, or just basically find a way to make it work for you. If you always have access to your source energy, something that just, even if you just think of it and it helps you feel better about yourself, then that's going to help you get past this feeling of that you always have to stand up for yourself and that you are not maybe as supported as you would like to where you are. What this is going to lead you to is just a continuation of your journey. You are able to continue. You will be able to continue on your life journey more integrated than before usually. We have Groeda, which is the journey rune. So you are going to be able to continue forward on your journey from this. You will continue to learn and grow, and all will be good. So that is your reading, Leo, for your eclipse reading. I wish you all the best with this, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.